I've been saying for years, I'm gonna get it to work. I hate technology. I really, really, really hate technology. As tonight's dinner, I ended up throwing in some peas and it's been in the oven for about 25 minutes. Little photo frame that came in the kit. I've covered that in the washi tape from last month. Parenting does not get easier as they get older. I think it gets not even anyone in the bloody cabin. How can they say those seats have disappeared? Good morning, welcome back to a new weekly vlog. It is Monday the 20th of July. Welcome to my channel, I'm Lisa. This week is a really nice creative work week. I've got some nice things going on. We are watching our weight, so hopefully some healthy eating. And we've got some family stuff going on as well. So it's a busy week, but a nice week for us, I think. But I look forward to sharing the week with you. I hope you're doing well, and I really hope you enjoy this week's vlog. Thank you so much. It's 10:15 and I've already done really well with my list today. I'm quite pleased with myself. It's been a really long work day. I've just filmed a video for tomorrow evening talking inspiration. I get asked a lot about how the kits get created, where the inspiration comes from, the ideas. So I've just filmed a video and I have a very, very messy desk. So I've shown, sorry, there's lots of family stuff going on in the background. I've shown ideas of how they've come together, and then I've also started to create some artwork as well, talking about the new kit, the ideas behind that one, and talking about the new birthday kit and the Disney class as well. But I'm not going to tidy that up right now. I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine and heat up last night's leftovers. Aid's doing himself and the kids burgers. I'm not really fussed with burgers, so I'm going to have last night's dinner, which was really, really lovely. I'm having leftovers and wine. They're not, they're kind of like seasoned. They're supposed to be like that. Your burger looks very nice, Aid.
Thank you.
Hi there, it's Tuesday. It's just a really, really busy day today. It's 12 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet. I've sat at my desk since first thing, and I've just been on the go the whole time. I have got so much on my list today that I haven't actually broken away to say hello. I've had a video meeting. I've been editing a video and that's up now. I need to schedule it, and I've just got so much to do on my list today. I need to get the Disney kits packed. I need to get I've got the group all set up, but I need to add them to the group. I want to send out a nice welcome email to everybody. I need to get the stuff ready for the newsletter. I've been working on the September kit and just emailing everyone that makes stickers, journal cards, all that kind of thing for me. Just to give them the brief of what's going on with that kit. And I've also contacted Kelly about the zine for the August kit. So it's just been one of those days where just so much admin. I've said it before, I just seem to have so much admin going on lately. I do need to eat because I'm starting to feel a bit shaky. And what shall I do next? I haven't even done today's blog post. I've got today's, tomorrow's and Thursday's blog post on my to-do list. I'm going to have lunch and do them at the same time. Lunch is made. We've got salad. I've popped some cherry tomatoes, normal tomatoes, a bit of cheese, some raw cauliflower, and a bit of vinaigrette and Caesar dressing as well. I just made a little mistake. It's 4 and I was really hungry. My legs were feeling shaky. So I thought I'd grab a little snack to eat at my desk. So I went and grabbed a bowl of prunes, sticky dried prunes. They were so good. I really, really like them. And I thought, oh, I'll eat them at my desk while I work. My hands were really covered in this brown sticky stuff. It was really gross. So then I couldn't actually use my mouse to actually do anything. So I just sat at my desk and ate them, and then I had to go and clean my brown sticky hands. It was a little bit gross. Anyway, I'm not going to do dinner till about 5ish. Ada take Louis to work, so I'll do dinner then. And I'm trying a new recipe tonight. I'm really excited. I try and do at least one new recipe a week, and it's another skillet recipe. You know, I love my skillet, and it's a chicken and mushroom skillet, and I'm going to do a vegan version for Holly as well. I am going to see if I can get 3 more things ticked off my list before dinner. I've got to do tomorrow's blog post, schedule the blog post for Thursday. I might even try and do Fridays, and do the artwork for the newsletter as well. I'll see if I can get those done. I'm really struggling today. It's 5:30. I got that blog post done. I'm working on the newsletter, and I'm also editing photos for our guest designer this month because they've come in too large, so I need to edit them. Problem I have when I do a lot of admin, I don't know if you can see that, I get really sore elbows from the indentations on my desk. I just feel really wary now, just really, I've had enough. I've got a real anxiety thing in my chest and I don't know why. I just feel a bit, I think I need to call it quits here. I just feel a bit funny. And I'm gonna go make some dinner soon. I'm gonna get these photos done and then I think I'm gonna move away from my desk. I just wanted to show you, I'm editing these photos. This is our guest designer this month, Vicki Parker. Look at her scrapbooking. She made my kit look amazing. Look how she's used the stickers, the buttons. She's stitched the paper. She's cut the paper down and stitched it on as bunting. She's used the words from the kit, stickers. It's just so pretty. I'll link up the blog post if you want to see more. I think she's amazing. She's very, very talented. Thursday's blog post is officially scheduled. I've got the week done, just need to add Fridays and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm really, well, saying that I needed to get I'm struggling with my newsletter. I wanted to get a newsletter out tonight and I can't add something. I dropped Louis off at work 45 minutes ago. It's a 5-minute drive away. He's a shopaholic. He's really bad. He can't walk past a shop without going in, and it's now 45 minutes after he's dropped him off, 50 minutes, and he's done at home. And I've done all the weekly shopping, so goodness knows what he's bought. Anyway, yeah, I can't do the newsletter till he's home. I think I'm going to start dinner, and then when Aid comes in, I will see what he's bought, possibly tell him off, and I just want to get ready for dinner now, and I think I need some wine. It's now been an hour since he left. He's either been kidnapped or he's got chatting to someone. Right, let's find this recipe. We're doing a new recipe today. It is 1 skillet chicken and orzo. I need to go and get some orzo out. That's what it looks like. I'll link it up below for you. And I'm just going to loosely follow this. Have you ever cooked with orzo before? I think it was my friend Cheryl that got me into orzo. It's pasta. Bronze dried pasta made from durum wheat. And we really like it. Makes a nice change. So this is going to be the one with the chicken. I've already browned off the chicken. I've got my garlic. I am doing the recipe slightly different. I haven't got leeks. I'm using green beans and I'm using broccoli as well. So I've got the garlic, onions, mushrooms, green beans and broccoli in there. My vegan one, I'm actually cooking off the orzo. And in here, this is her vegan pot. I've got garlic, onions, green beans and broccoli in coconut oil. I haven't actually looked at the recipe, so I don't know how much wine, so we're just gonna put a nice amount in. And this helps you scrape the bottom of the skillet as well, or your pan. You can do this in a normal pan as well, but it will need to go in the oven, this dish. I've got my chicken stock going in as well. And I'm now going to add water and veggie stock to Holly's. I haven't finished cooking the orzo. That can finish in here. This is the vegan one. I've got the stock and I've got some wine and some water in here as well. And I'm going to season that for her. I've now got the chicken in here as well. And it says to pop on the lid and pop in the oven for 20 minutes. I'm also going to add a little bit, just a spoonful of vegan cream cheese to Holly's. And it's tonight's dinner. I ended up throwing in some peas and it's been in the oven for about 25 minutes. Morning, it's Wednesday. It's actually just after 11. I've been video editing and all that kind of thing. It's just taken longer than I expected today. I'm really behind now, but instead I've got kind of sidetracked. I'm doing a live video tonight and I want to get my page ready because I want to create a scrapbooking page when I chat live. I thought I'd plug my Selphy in, my Selphy Canon Selphy thing. I've had it for years. It's covered in dust. It's been sat behind my monitor. I've never been able to get it to work properly. I had one and I loved it, and it was when it first came out. It was really, really years ago, and within 3 months it just stopped. It just would not work. So I had to have a new one sent, by which time the latest edition had come out. This is the CP910. Don't know if that means anything. And it was different software and I could just couldn't get on with it. But I can't get my photos to print online. I usually use Paint Shop Pro. It's completely frozen. I can't come out of it and I can't do anything and it's doing my head in. I don't particularly want to use my sprocket photos, so I'm going to try and get the Selphy, the Canon Selphy. I've been saying for years I'm going to get it to work. I hate technology. I really, really, really hate technology. I'm rubbish with it. It has plugged in straight away. It's gone on. So I think I'm going to try and find a video, a YouTube video, and see if I can work it out. Please tell me, what is your preferred way to print off photos and who do you use? Right, here we go. 3-minute video, this should do it. Love this bit. I've just accidentally snapped mine off. I was a bit heavy-handed. Right, I found the date I got it. 19th of September 2014. That was the replacement one. So I've had it a very long time. I've realised I don't know where the photo thing is to put in, so I don't know if I can use it. I've got the original box here and it's not in there. Ha! I found it. It was on the windowsill. It's also very dusty. This has been tricky. I couldn't get it to work with Wi-Fi, just wasn't showing up, so I've done a direct connection. It's given me a password. I've ended up doing that. I've got photos in here. I'm going to hit print, but I don't know if it's going to be 3 different photos or all on one. I have no idea. Right, I'm putting together a photo collage and see how this works. Right, and that will hopefully print. Here we go. It's making a noise. Let me know if you've got one of these. Oh, let's try again. Take 2. No. Take 3. No. Oh, I hate things like this. I'm rewatching the video. Yep, glossy sides up. 1 flap down, done that. So why isn't mine working? Make sure it's secured. Now insert the photo printer holder. That's what I did. Why won't it work? Right, it's 4th time. It's all fine. I'm giving up. I'll see if Aid can do it later. Aid, are you able to help me, please? Thanks. Is it working?
It's working, but it's trying to print it
on the wrong
side.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
So that is a bit strange, but I do wonder it's going to need a bit of a refresh anyway, because it doesn't look like it's coming through very well.
You've also got Paint Shop Pro working now, so I've got that printing as well. That's really weird.
So at least we know that, but I know the paper is up the wrong way, but I don't know why it started. I just thought I'll try something.
Okay.
Why does that work upside down, but it's print on the wrong...
That is really weird.
That's strange.
That is strange. And that one's done now. It's a bit smaller than I was expecting, but it'll be okay. Right, it's working the correct way now, so we'll see what it's like.
That first pass of colour doesn't look great.
It is really old though. Oh, is that it?
Paper size is incorrect.
It only comes as one size. So I finally got the photos from my original way of printing, Paint Shop Pro. I'm working on the kit now to get ready for the live scrapbooking video. I can't always do everything live on camera because certain things take a bit longer. So for example, the little photo frame that came in the kit, I've covered that in the washi tape from last month. So it was silver and shiny. I really like that. And I want to use some packaging, so I'm just taking all the little flamingo clips out. And I just want to get everything ready so that I think I might use some paint, so I'll have that ready just so everything that I need is going to be in front of me when it comes to filming. My pictures keep falling down, so I need to put some new stuff to stick them up. I use these 3M tape things, so I'm just going to stick them on the back and hope for the best. There we go. Hopefully they'll stay up now. That's a painting that Holly made for me ages ago. Holly's just gone. She's driving to Guildford to her boyfriend's, and she hasn't driven there before, and she doesn't really drive very much. She's been at uni for the last couple of years, and I just feel really funny. Parenting does not get easier as they get older. I think it gets harder. And now I'm going to take some more photographs of this kit. This is the limited edition kit, which is going on pre-sale tonight, which I also feel sick about. And I'm going to get some more photos. Loads of stuff just fell over. All over my floor. Holly should be nearly there. About 5-10 minutes. I can't wait for that text to say she's there. 2 o'clock. I'm watching The Lodge, guys. I've got the new kit up now, ready to go for the pre-sale tonight. So all I have to press is publish. That's all done. I've done all the photos. I've also started making notes. I want to do a special Halloween kit. I'd like to do a mini book, so you don't have to necessarily do about Halloween, but you could do about autumn. So I'd like to do something like that. Anyone fancy that? I do love a mini book. So I'd like to do that. I fancy doing something a little bit different though, and I've had an idea, so I've started making notes. Got a tiny little bit of admin to do, and then I'm going to start packing the Disney kits. I feel so much happier now I know Holly's there. That's been bothering me since yesterday. I feel much happier. So Virgin, Aid's just come into the studio, really excited. We came in about 50 minutes ago, saying there were premium seats on the return for our May trip. I've only managed to get economy. I've got free upgrades and all that kind of thing. So called them up. Aid disappeared in the meantime. Took me 42 minutes to get through. She told me they'd gone. Said about texting next time. I said previously when I've texted it's taken a week for somebody to get back to me. I said I would have previously have just quickly bought them online to get the seats and then sorted a refund afterwards, but considering the last refund took me 111 days, I didn't really fancy doing that. The response was, oh bless you. So she said they'd gone. Couldn't get in to log into my flying account quick enough. Got in after I got off the phone and the seats are still there. I'm really annoyed. So Aid's now on hold to Virgin again. I wonder how long it'll be before we get through. I would have ideally have liked the seats in premium on the way back, especially as we have got the free upgrades. It would be really nice. There's not even anyone in the bloody cabin. How can they say those seats have disappeared? I held on that amount of time again, and I think we've got our seats now. So done our free upgrades and we've got our seats. So hopefully that's our flight in April, May sorted. Thank you. I have a desk dinner. I'm going online in about 20 minutes. So I'm having my dinner at my desk. Chippies and fish fingers. 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes into the sale, and the kits are selling really well, which I'm really pleased about. I have increased numbers of this kit because the previous kits, when I've done like limited edition, have sold out so fast. And although that's lovely for me, it's actually also really embarrassing when you've got a lot of people that are really disappointed in the kit to sell out in like half an hour. And I need to make sure I've got some to sell when the general sale goes on tomorrow. So hopefully I've guessed the numbers right this time. I really hope so. So I've just done my live video. I forgot to open up the window before I did it. I am so warm. Anyway, I'll show you what I've made. That is my layout. That's what we've just been making. Claire kindly suggested, I love saying, right, what do you think? What should I add? And Claire suggested the border, and I love the border. So thank you to Claire for suggesting that. Thank you to Joanne for suggesting using the sketch. But I'm really happy, and that's using the July kit. Before I do anything else, I need to clear away this mess. Hi there. I haven't actually really I haven't popped on today. I am playing with Aid's sweet potatoes. The ones he bought the other day. I am making lunch. I just realised it's 1:30. I've been so busy trying to get the Disney kits packed up, and I haven't eaten today. I had a banana, so I want to do like a prawn salad thing later, but with roasted veg. So I'm going to roast a load of veg now and then eat it cold for dinner tonight. So I'm going to eat it warm now for lunch and cold later. I think that's what I'm going to do to make my life a little bit easier. Why have I got a dog scratching at this back door when that door's open? Poppy, go out to the other door. I'm just going to get this veg in. I'm putting sweet potatoes in first because they will take longer. And then I'll add the other veg. I've got broccoli, cauliflower, onions, sweet potatoes, peppers and courgettes. I'm just going to do them all off. I'm defrosting some king prawns to go with the salad. And it will all be very yummy. Holly's trip went very well yesterday. She went to IKEA in the evening, so that was good. And she should be driving home this afternoon. I'm just going to season it with chip seasoning. I'm starting to run low on this. I don't want to go to Costco. I still haven't been out, and I really don't want to. Tell me, parenting, what type of parent are you? I know I kind of fall into the, I think, overprotective bracket, and I never wanted to be like that because my mum was terrible, to the extreme, and still is, to be honest. She never let us do anything. We didn't do sleepovers when we were younger. I remember crying when I was at school because I wanted to be home with my mum, crying in the morning when she dropped us off. School trips were just dreadful. I remember like her crying when the bus dropped us off, and then she'd leave notes in my bag, and then that would make me cry. There was just a lot of tears, and it just made me feel like even like if I was going to a friend's house after school, I always wanted to come home. I just always missed her, and I knew that she missed me, and that made me upset. And so I never wanted to be that type of child. So I've always, I guess, had like that social anxiety kind of thing from my mum. And I remember like she worked in a nursing home when we were children, as an auxiliary nurse, and I just hated her being away. I could even just when I was with my dad, I just wanted her home all the time. And I just didn't want it to be like that when I had kids. So I've always let them go away. They've always gone to friends' houses and overnight stays. We've always done sleepovers from a young age. I never wanted them to have that feeling that I had, that they see me as an overprotective parent, which I don't. Even like on school trips, they would never see me upset. I would always be smiling as I waved them off because I wanted them to go away feeling excited and not that anxiousness that I had with my siblings. As they feel exactly the same. We've all struggled in the same way. And even now when I say goodbye to my mum now, there's still tears when she waves us off, and she'll stay out on the driveway for as long as she can to wave, and it just makes you feel rubbish. It really does. So I've never wanted to be that kind of parent. I've always wanted to be a fun parent, but I don't think they think I'm fun. But I think I'm definitely an improvement from my mum. But what kind of parent are you? How are you with parenting and the social, sort of like the distance, and driving for me is a big issue because I hate driving as well. So that's something I really struggle with, and I don't, again, want to push that fear onto my kids. So I just try really, really hard not to let them see that fear that I have for them, if you know what I mean. It's been amazing, a really busy kit packing day. I am so tired. It's 5:15. Really need to eat something. I'm going to throw something together really quickly. Something I'm really enjoying about this every 10 day shop is that I am using up what I've got in my fridge and basically cooking what I've got, which is a really nice feeling. And I'm getting ready now. Today is Thursday, got a shop booked for Sunday, so now I'm really making the most out of what's in the fridge and making sure that we're eating up exactly what's in there. So that's the extra veg that I roasted up at lunchtime. I had that with fat-free natural yogurt and sweet chili sauce at lunchtime. I've got corn in the cob that needs using up. Just put together just lettuce and tomato, and that's got lime juice and salt. I've got defrosted some king prawns, so I've got some chopped coriander that really needs using up, red peppers, spring onions, and we're going to have lime juice as well. Garlic's in the wok already, and I'm going to be adding chili flakes, garlic granules, onion granules, and salt and pepper. So I've just got the garlic and the onions, peppers and all the little granule bits in there. I'm going to get that nice and hot and then add the prawns, and I will be adding lots of fresh lime juice as well, and that will go on top of the salad. In they go. I just need to squeeze in some fresh lime juice and add some more seasoning. I want them to be a little bit spicy, just they've got a little bit of a kick. The fresh lime juice. These are seriously tasty. It's not a recipe, so it's not something I can link up, it's just something I've made up as I've gone along. Really, really tasty. The garlic with the coriander, the lime, the chili, it's really good. And that is tonight's dinner. Really good way to use things up. Hi, it is Friday, 2 o'clock, and I have done so much work this week. We worked until 10:30 last night. A Pretty Woman was on the TV. It's often on the TV, and we just catch bits and pieces of it. And we watched it right from the beginning last night while we were doing boxes. And I don't think I've ever watched it from the beginning. It was such a good movie. Really, really good. I've just seen it, like I said, so many times, but it's been ages, and it was really good. We had such a nice time watching it, but we had a late one, up again early this morning. I have just done a huge post drop, and it feels such a relief. It feels so, so good. A massive something ticked off my list, so I'm thrilled about that. Got Louis to clean out his shoe locker. We have lockers for our shoes. We each have our own locker, and he cleaned his out. I've been asking him to do it for a few days. None of us in the house have stinky feet. However, Louis went out recently to kick a ball around in the rain, and his shoes stunk. He didn't clean them afterwards, and they've just been left in his locker, and they stink so bad. So he's cleaned out his locker, thrown away loads of old shoes that don't fit him anymore, that are so, so old, not fit for any purpose other than the bin. So they've gone out, and so that feels like a little declutter that's done, which is quite nice. Now it's 2, I want to do some baking. I need to bake. Every month I include a recipe for the zine, my little kit magazine, and I want to do something peachy next month because we've got lots of like sunrises, and I think the colours would go really well as well. And I really fancy a peaches and cream cake. We've arranged for friends to come over tonight after dinner. I knew I'd be too busy to do dinner as well. So, and we've actually got Louis' girlfriend coming to have dinner as well. So we've got soft tacos for tea. So I'm going to make those in a bit. But I just fancied having friends over for tea and cake tonight. So they're coming over later. So I'm going to bake a couple of cakes with you in a moment. I haven't done baking for a while, but I haven't actually eaten today. It's 2 o'clock and I still haven't eaten. So I need to sort something out as well. I've decided to give a collage sheet a go, so I'm working on this to then send off to the printer. So I'm just painting and taking the kit as inspiration. I'm having so much fun. Why haven't I done this sooner? It's so therapeutic. Ta-da! There we go. And then once that's dry, I can photograph it and turn it into a printable, and then you can cut out all the images and use on your pages. What do you think? I really like those colours. I think they go really, really well with the kit. Let me know what you think. So I'm now ready to bake. I'm going to bake 2 types of cake. I'm going to do a peachy cake and I'm going to do a lemon cake. Peachy cake, I've got some tinned peaches. It's a little bit of an experiment. I'm not going to share the recipe at the moment because I'm kind of making it up as I go along, but it's to go in my kit zine, like I said, and I'm going to be using a muffin tray. So hopefully it will go well, and then I can share the recipe. I would love to know, are you a recipe follower, or like me, do you kind of like blag it and just make it up as you go along? I do follow recipes sometimes, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the time I kind of just do my own thing. I use the recipe as inspiration and then I base my own kind of thing depending on what I've got in the cupboards. I'm a very lazy kind of baker. I throw things in. I'm not great at measuring. I have very little patience. So that's the type of cook I am. What about you? Do you follow things like exactly, or like me, do you kind of just use it as a guide and kind of do your own thing? I dropped the baking powder out of the cupboard in the middle of the pot of flour. Ready to go in the oven. Excuse the Frozen 2 soundtrack. washed everything up, cakes are in the oven, and now I'm going to start making, I'm going to make 2 lemon cakes. The kids loved this one last time, so that's why I'm making 2. Because 1 loaf tin, when you've got lots of you, doesn't go far. So yeah, I washed everything up. Usually I wouldn't. If I'm making a similar kind of cake, I would just carry on, but with Holly being vegan, the first cake wasn't vegan, so I'm just making sure everything's clean for her. She's on her way home from work. She's just messaged or called, and then I'm going to be making soft tacos in a bit. These cakes are so good. So I've got 2 going in, and I've veganized them. I will leave the recipe below for you. It's seriously, seriously good. Actually, I think I might put it on my blog. It's so good. Right, these vegan cakes are ready. They've dipped, but don't let that put you off. The kids say they are the best cakes in the whole wide world. I'm just making a few holes. We've got chicken under the grill. I've got vegan pulled pork in a pan. I've got veggies in the oven, grated cheese, and doing a salad. Got loads of things going on. And now I've got lemon juice with icing sugar, and I'm just gonna pop all that in the holes, and that's what's going to make it really lemony and gooey. And I've also sprinkled with loads of caster sugar. So I've grilled these chicken thighs, these are just for Aiden and Louie, and covered them in the barbecue sauce, grilled them, and now I'm just pulling them apart with a fork and knife, but then I can kind of like still keep them in the barbecue sauce and move them around and mix. There's quite a bit there, and I'll pop that in a dish to go on the table. And in case you're wondering, I used a mix of the honey barbecue sweet baby rays and also the sticky barbecue Korean style sauce. I've got veg and soft tacos.
Depends how Louis behaves, doesn't it?
So this is the lemon cake. The vegan one does always dip in the middle, but it's very gooey. Whereas when I use eggs, it does rise. Really sort of like in a domed way, but I think it looks quite nice, and the kids love this one. It's definitely more of a lemon pudding cake rather than a lemon cake. There we go, we've got lemon cake and the peach cake with some cream. They look really pretty. I forgot to finish the vlog again. I'm just editing it and there's no end to it, so I'm popping on to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. Please say hello. Please let me know if you have a Canon Selphy printer, photo printer. If you've got any tips, please do share, because we cannot get it to print. I don't know, I'm confused. And let me know any parenting struggles you have with regards to being clingy and worrying. I think it's only natural as they get older though. I think the worries just get larger in some ways, don't they? But say hello and let me know how you're doing, and thank you very much for watching. You take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.